Reported live from Iona University, my name is Julius Luchs. I am here with Mookie Wilson, former Major League Baseball player, spent 12 years in the big leagues, and of course, a part of the 1986 World Series team. Mr. Wilson, how are you today?
Outstanding. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely, it's an honor for you here. It's been almost 40 years since you guys won the World Series in
Wait,
1986.
say that again. How many?
It's been almost 40
40
years,
years. Okay.
almost 40
40
years. What made this team so special? You guys had such a close bond, and you came in and day out to win ball games and bring a title to New York.
I think one thing that made this team really special was the ability for each player to adapt. Talent wise, I tell people all the time, man per man, there probably been some teams that are more talented, but we were a great team. We had what we call chemistry, if you can ever define what that means, but the chemistry, we respected each other and we trusted every player to do his job. And I think when you do that, players respond in a very, very positive way. There were no selfishness, although we all have our egos and stuff. There's no selfishness. The most important thing was winning, and I think that was made us really, really special.
Absolutely. Now, take us through that at bat, and you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Let's see if I can remember
That's what I'm about to ask you. So, Bob Stanley on the mound, you hit the ground ball, gets through Buckner. Here comes Knight. The Mets win it. Good things happen when you put the ball in play. So, take us through that moment. What was going on as soon as you hit the ground ball? Then you see all of a sudden it gets through, and the winning run scores, and you force Game 7, and then you end up winning that.
Well, and before I even hit the ball, I didn't think I was going to ever get an opportunity to hit. As you know, before that, leadoff guys, two guys, me, South, our two of our best hitters, Keith Hernandez and Wally Back, they make outs. Then the next three guys get two strikes on them and get base hits. Odds of my having to do that, that's not very good, but I get two strikes. Pass ball, of course. Once the pass ball occurs and the tie run scores, pressure's off. Okay, tie runs down. I'm playing with house money right now, so I'm a little more relaxed. And my goal now is to put the ball in play. The pitch that I hit was a good pitch. It's a pitch I should have done more with. I rolled over it, got a little excited. Saw that pitch, didn't think he was throwing that way. Got a little excited and rolled over it. And in my frustration, I probably said some things I shouldn't have said, but we're gonna keep it clean. I said some things.
Keep it on the
Yeah,
low.
we keep it on the low. I said some things I shouldn't have said. But now I got to run, and the ball was hit slow. I actually thought it forever. I don't know how long it took. Look, it was like at least 5 minutes, and I'm running hard as I can. And when the ball go between his legs, I said the same thing again. I just kept saying I couldn't get it out of my head, and not realizing the game was over. I'm running second base in my excitement. But we won the ball game because of that. And it's not so much of what I did. And people sort of read it. It's what the Red Sox didn't do, and that was make a routine play. And that's pretty much the whole at bat in a nutshell. A lot of other things that went on, and a lot of things I was thinking, but we're gonna leave it like that.
Of course. Now we're going to fast forward to today. You got the honor to participate in the Mets Old Timers Day.
Yeah.
What is one takeaway you had from that, as well as how did it feel to be in front of Mets fans again and, play the game again?
The first thing I take away from that is don't let appearances fool you. All right. People keep saying you can still play. No, I can't. No. I learned that very quickly. The mind says one thing and the body says another. And I think we all had a reminder of how old we were and how long ago we've done those kind of things. How quickly your eyes deceive you. Your eyes really deceive you. But it was a great experience, getting all the guys back together again and to see how we all have aged. and to rekindle some lies. Now we're going to tell more lies. Now air lies on top of lies on how good we were and what we did. But it was just one of the greatest moments that I've had outside of playing the game to come back and be with the guys all over again. It's almost if we'd never left.
Yeah, it's incredible. I actually was in the stands for that day. It was awesome
But
to
did you
see
see
all
my
you guys.
double I hit?
I did.
All
It was
right,
awesome.
okay.
And then I saw guys like Daniel Murphy, and he's like, I still got it. And all of a sudden is with the Long Island Ducks. So
Yeah.
I guess that might have been some motivation.
Yeah.
Now, the game today has changed so much since you played. And we're seeing a lot of rules in terms of pace of play, pitch clock. The shifts are now being banned. We might see robotic umpires in the future. And of course, we have the bigger bases now.
Yeah.
Do you feel that these are benefits to the game? How do you feel about these rule changes? Like, what are your thoughts to this?
I have mixed thoughts about the way the game is right now. A lot of it is going to benefit the players, most likely. I don't see any of it that's going to benefit pitchers. So I think on to trying to create more excitement is what they've done that before by bringing the fences in and all kind of making the ball more livelier because fans want to see home run. Back in the day, the Braves they said chicks love the long ball. So fans love to see runs. I'm a little traditionalist. I love to see those 2-1 ball games, 5-2 ball games, unless I'm playing, of course. Then the more runs you get, the better. But I love to see the chess match between pitcher and base runner, between pitcher and hitter. And some of the rules right now is eliminated that. So that's bad part about it. The good part about it, the rule changes was in an attempt to make the game safer and quicker. We'll see how that turns out at the end of the year. Right now, the jury's still out on that pitch clock. Yeah, who knows? Pitcher only being able to throw over 2 times to first base. I would have loved that. Hitter has so many minutes, seconds to get in the batter's box, and the instant replay, the review, those kind of things. I think some plays should not be reviewed, but that's another story for another day.
Last question I have for you here. What is advice that you could give to players now, young generation of kids that love this game so much and want to be a big part of it and just stick with it?
Uh, the best advice I can give them is to be yourself. Know who you are as a player. I think more players, young players, have failed trying to be someone that they're not. They want to be that imaginary player that don't exist. You accept failure because baseball is based on failure. You're going to fail a lot because baseball is based on offense mostly. Very few players make it to the major leagues strictly as a defensive player. That just don't happen anymore. So now you have to understand what type of offensive player you are. I get it asked all the time. Parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles wants to know what's the best time to have my nephew or my son learn how to switch hit. I don't recommend it, because being a switch hitter is kind of the sexy thing to be. I'm a switch hitter, I hit both sides. Well, you have to look at history to see how many successful switch hitters there are in the major leagues. So master one side first, then I'll go from there. So just know who you are and try to maximize your strengths.
Right on. Mookie Wilson, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Julius Luchs, and we'll see you next time.